Hello everyone. In this session, let us see the basic Linux command ls. This is a mostly used command. So let's start with this command, which is ls. What does this command does? When you give ls and hit enter, you can see the list of files and directories. So we are having two in the list. So it just gives the names of the files and directories in the bare format. Means we don't have any details of when these were created by whom, created date or the size and so on. So it doesn't give any information or details, it just gives the files or directory names. So we can have many options added to this ls command to get the desired outputs. Let's say ls -l command will give the list of all the files and directories, including the information like when it was created, the owner of the file or the size of the file, modified time and so on. Also this gives in the list format. Hit enter. Here you can see clearly there were details, the owner of the file, the size of the file, the date on which it was created or modified and so on. So here right now we are having two files, one file and a directory. And ls -a, this will show you all the hidden files also, including the visible files. Hidden files will be with the starting with a dot. Let's see. See, we can also see all the hidden files apart from the visible files. So -a option will help you to see all the hidden files. And there were other options like ls -lh. What does this do? This will show the list of the files and directories in a human readable format. If you see this is also showing the list, but here you are seeing the size in the form of bytes and so on. But this -lh command will show the list in a more human readable format. Hit enter to see the output, and here is what, which is very clear to read. Here the size and everything in a readable format. And then we have another option, ls -f. This will add slash at the end of the directory, which indicates those are folders. You can see if it is a folder, it has added a slash here at the end of the name. And if we want to see them in the reverse order, generally we are seeing them in an alphabetical order. If we see that in the reverse order, we have ls -r. See, output will be in the reverse order. Initially this was the order in which they were displayed, but now it was reversed. And also if you want to see all the subdirectories, we have an option called ls -R. So this will show all the subdirectories and everything present within that particular folder. And then comes another option, ls -ltr. Writing all these in the combined format shows the latest modified file or directory at last. Means it reverses the order. Whichever modified recently will be shown at the last. You can see here both were modified on the same date, but they were reversed depending on the name. This is how you have the output. Next command is ls -l add capital S. This will sort the list by size. The file or directory with the largest size will be displayed first. You can see here this is the biggest file, 1232 bytes, so it was displayed first. So ls -l s command will sort the list by size and will display the largest one at the top. The next command is ls -i. This will show the inode of the file or directory. Inode is a metadata information about a regular file or directory. This is also called as index number. So give ls minus I and hit enter. We can see the inode of the file and directory. This is the inode number or index number. ls minus minus version. This will show the version of your ls command, which is 8.22. And ls minus help will give you all the verbose of how you can use the ls command with different options and all. Next comes the command ls minus l slash temp. This will show all the files under this particular temp directory. You can see there were no files in this temp directory. Whereas if you give minus ls minus ld temp, it will give details about this particular directory, the permissions about it and the owner of it, the modified date and all of the temp folder. But if you want the details of the files and all present in this particular directory or folder, you can give ls minus l slash tmp. And if you want to see the user identification number or group identifiers of a file or directory, we have ls minus n. So here you can see the UID and GID of these files and directories. And if you want to create any alias, let's say if I write ls, it just gives the files and folder names in a bare format. But ls minus ls will give you the list in a list format. So always I want this by default. So in that case you can alias by writing alias ls equal to ls minus ls. So we are aliasing here. ls is equal to ls minus l, let's say minus. So it will show everything in the list format. So now if I write just ls, it will show in the list, not in the bare format, because I have made alias for ls as ls minus l. Means this ls is now equivalent to ls minus l. So whenever I write ls, it just gives in a list format rather than in a bare format. But still, if I want to unalias, we can also do that. Unalias ls equal to ls minus l. So alias will be removed. Yeah, we need not write all this. If we write just unalias ls, that's fine. So this alias will be removed. Right now, if I write ls, it just gives the details in the bare format, whereas ls minus l will give in the list format. These are all the basic Linux commands. There are also many other advanced options with this ls command which we can do. Let's see some of them. If we want to see the details in a particular format, like whether we wanted to separate by commas or see in a horizontal fashion or a long vertical fashion, we can do by writing ls minus minus format equal to across. So it was just the normal bare format, but if you want to see the format separated by commas, format equal to comma. See, you can see the files or directories separated by comma. Similarly, if you want to see it in the horizontal format, equal to horizontal. Here we are not seeing any difference between this across and horizontal, but if you have more files, you can see much difference in between these commands. Similarly, in the long format, you can do format equal to long. So you can see in the complete list format. And in a single column, if you want to say everything, ls minus minus format equal to single column. right? We can see everything in a single column, all the list in a single column. If we want to see the verbose format equal to verbose, right, we'll see all the details of it. And if you see, you want to see it in the vertical format equal to vertical, right? So these are all the different formats you can do. And also, suppose if we want to see, we want to sort by the extension or sort by size, also we can do. If we want to sort the list by size or extension, let's say first extension, minus sort equal to extension, so that it will sort by extension. Or if we want to sort by size, minus sort equal to size, so it will sort by size. And you can see here the first file is of large size than the second one, so hence it was showing it first. Similarly, time, sort by time, alright, or sort by version. We can see them sort by version. So these are all the different options we can use with the ls command.